Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, and congratulations on surviving to seeing yet another Steam Next Fest, where I found our first subject, the demo for Final Sentence. Who's dead yet? Who's... Well, that's not... Haha, middle finger.
We will see.
What? What? I won? Oh, someone got shot already. And him, good job. Final Sentence is an extraordinarily simple premise. It's a battle royale typing challenge, which I immediately found intriguing as a concept. For one thing, it's nice to see some people are still trying to wring some originality out of the battle royale formula, when it feels like everyone else has moved on to ripping off Vampire Survivors these days. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Fuck.
I'm doing science and I'm still alive. He's not.
Just made that. I'm mental.
I'm just making it tenser for you.
Yeah, it's working.
You are a dude in a warehouse with a typewriter and a gun to their head, alongside lots of other dudes who also have typewriters and guns to their heads. You're all given the same text, and the first person to finish typing it doesn't get shot in the face. Simple enough. Comma, comma, comma. Semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. Oh. I didn't win.
Oh! What are you going to unlock?
I don't know. Less commas, hopefully. Typecast me. Yes.
Go for the win. Go for the speed, I believe.
I'm your type, game. For every typo, you have to go back to the start of the current line, and if you get 3 typos in a line, you're forced to play a round of Russian roulette. Getting less simple now. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, bad luck for you. How I wonder what you are. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo! Boo-hoo! Don't cry. It's just a joke. Ha ha, got you. But you'd be surprised how tense and compelling this can get. That first electrifying oh shit moment when you realise your finger's on the wrong key.
There you go.
There. Oh, did I mention I used to work in data entry?
Hey, Rizo raided with a party of 11. Thank you so much. Cheers for the raid.
Bollocks! Typing is an underserved mechanic in video games. It sounds silly, but it is a real skill that calls upon accuracy, comprehension skills, and speedy hand movements, and it's within the reach of everyone to learn. That's why Typing of the Dead works so well. I don't... nothing at this point. It is number go up. Hooray!
Yeah,
number go up. Yeah. I thought there'd be a space before the dash. Why the fuck would I want to spectate? Do you think I'm invested in anyone else's glory? So I got a kick out of the adrenaline rush of competitive typing, but I gotta say, I was disappointed by how well I was doing. I came first multiple times throughout the stream, usually by a comfortable margin, but I don't consider myself an exceptional typist. That's why it was so tense. I kept fucking up. Everyone's bad. Do you guys validate parking? I must not, controversially, tell lies. Boy, well, that was tense, wasn't it? Yes,
yes.
Just basking in my victory here for a second.
The tease.
I think I'm gonna go get a bathroom break. Oh, of course, I realised. Typing is a vanishing skill now that the kids all use smartphones with swipey controls. I weep for future humanity. They'll never know the simple cathartic joy of mechanical keyboards and typewriters, the visceral feedback of a machine going chugga 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 ding. To reiterate, chugga 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 ding. Our next game was the awkwardly titled BallxPit, a new Devolver Digital affair about which all I knew going in was that it was a fresh new take on Breakout, the classic ball-bouncing block-destroying game. And it turned out that what a fresh new take means in this case is it's another Vampire Survivors-like. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, all the balls are up there. Ah, leave me alone.
Okay, well...
Ow. Ow.
And getting that XP so you can upgrade and get more balls.
So, yeah, you're a dude who flings out balls at encroaching perfectly square enemies, kill them to collect tokens so you can level up and pick one of 3 random upgrades that are either new balls or passive buffs, blah-de-blah. The enemies get tougher and more numerous, eventually bosses spawn in that at some point you get overwhelmed, use what you collected to upgrade your persistent benefits, then start another run. It keeps happening. Whoa. Dude. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit nutty. But BallxPit is wearing hats influenced from quite a few other games, and it meshes together surprisingly well. The extra nuances of Breakout, banking off the sides, getting your balls up behind the enemy block so they can deal passive damage, adds some unique tactical elements to your standard bullet heaven pour damage into the baddies business. I want more, but I know I shouldn't.
But I shall.
Fusing our balls, which sounds very painful. Oh no, there's a big boy. When you get to the boss of an area, the direction of movement reverses, and with the subtlest of changes, suddenly we're playing something more like a bullet hell shooter. And in between runs, you use the resources you've gathered to build a little hometown, which feels very Loop Hero-esque. Has a 25% chance of birthing a baby ball. Well, way to make it sound unwholesome. No, not the dildos. Ah! So there's a lot going on here. Plus, as one should expect from Devolver Digital, there's an emphasis on style and aesthetics that rubs me up pleasantly. From the gritty, again Loop Hero-esque visuals to the way the chanting of the Horde syncs up with the background music, it's all quite nice. I know ball kung fu. Oh, new balls. New balls, please. I got balls at the back.
Everybody loves those back balls. Are you going to get baby earthquakes? That sounds great.
Oh no, all my balls are gone. My balls have dropped.
I think your earthquake is absolutely going apeshit.
Yeah, it needs to go apeshit faster. I'm taking this very seriously. Plus, it offers an unrivaled opportunity to covertly discuss my testicles. Gosh, I enjoy flicking my tiny balls around, but they can be quite uncomfortable when things start getting hairy. Next up is Silly Polly Beast. And never let it be said that titles aren't important, because the title is literally the only reason I tried this one out. I just like it. Silly Polly Beast. It's almost musical. I might even have another kid, just so I can call them Silly Polly Beast. Oh shit, the man.
Oh shit, the fuzz. Watch out. They got the batons.
Why would the police be after you, Silly Polly? Is it because you're so
Too silly.
very silly? La la la, don't mind me, officers. Da, 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 da. It turned out that Silly Polly Beast is a surreal, narrative-based action-adventure game in which we play Polly, a mute orphan girl whom the world just doesn't understand, man, trying to run away with her best friend stroke potential love interest when we fall down a hole and end up in a weird magical realist underworld in which we must smack the shit out of evil ghosts with a skateboard. Can't you see how silly I am? Is it not been obvious? No, we got catcalled. Oh shit, now we're gonna have to go skateboard him to death. Boy, it's a good thing I'm wearing my swimwear.
You fell so fast.
And incidentally, if you're looking for the most on-the-nose possible signifier that your protagonist is a rebellious teenager, giving them a skateboard as a weapon would probably be it. These eyes are blinking a lot. Are you eyes drinking enough water? Blinking too much can be a sign of dehydration, you know. You'll notice that our heroine's skateboard has the letters STFU painted on the underside, which presumably stands for Stand Thankfully, Urchin. Silly Polly Beast makes me think of J.J. Macfield and the Island of Hidden Memories crossed with Signalis and strategically farted on by Alice in Wonderland. It's grungy teenage coming-of-age vibes against surreal adventures and a slightly discouraging combat system.
Isn't thankfully one word?
There's no rules in the world of acronyms. Sometimes you use
okay, fair.
Sometimes you use a T when there's a the, sometimes you don't.
It's a fucking lawless world. Fucking Yachts fucking fires off his revolvers while he's making acronyms.
I am but a teenage girl. How will I ever seize my independence? Bear with me on this. It kind of feels like the combat from a survival horror game like Signalis, but with all the traditional survival horror trappings like inventory puzzles, exploration, and ammo limitations removed. So the gameplay becomes a succession of isometric arena fights in surreal environments. Okay? I'm a teenage girl. I'm a fierce, independent teenage girl. Ew. Like I'm doing a wee. Yeah, this really is just Silent Hill 3, isn't it? Ugh,
what is a plank of wood but the ghost of a tree? I'm not a dog. I don't have dog vision.
Core gameplay might be a bit streamlined for some, but frankly, I feel like I need to experience more of the story to properly judge Silly Polly Beast. For what it's worth, nothing I encountered in the first hour left me disinclined to keep playing. It did take kind of a long time for the game to stop faffing about and finally get to the core gameplay loop, but on reflection it was only like 20 minutes. If this were a Persona game, we'd have barely taken our shoes off by then. Our next game was Goblin Cleanup, another game throwing a hat into the arena of cathartic cleaning sims, this one with a strong fantastical theming and more than a little note of fetishism. It looks like it's wearing a ball gag. How cute. Now suck it up. Suck it all up for your mistress. Yes, you love it. We play a sexy goblin maid in thigh highs, whose job is to clean up dungeons after adventurers have been through them, while avoiding being killed by the remaining traps and monsters. And in the end, you get rewarded with money to spend on new hair bows and cattails and shit like that. I mean, is that supposed to help us get off to this? I wouldn't have thought so, because it's a first-person game and we can't see ourselves, but then again, there is a co-op mode, so maybe play this with a couple of sexy friends to get the most effect. Hey, Mimic, you... Ow! I was trying to feed you a kitty! I can change the name of the Mimic if I want.
Clarence?
Goo. So in each area we clean up bloodstains, feed leftover chunks of meat to our Mimic pals, rearrange disordered furniture and do the magical equivalent of rewiring electronics, with the added spice of remembering not to stand too close to your Mimic pal, lest you end up adding the previous version of yourself to your workload. Moppy moppy. I hear that cat.
Meow.
Tasty num-nums. I said tasty num-nums. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't know, as someone with a fondness for cleaning games, this wasn't really scratching the itch. In my view, in a cleaning game, it should be immediately obvious what's dirty and disordered, and when you're finished, you should be able to look back on the sparkling clean level and put your hands on your hips in satisfaction at a job well done. These adventurers, always kicking their barrels around, never giving a single thought to whoever has to clean that up. Wrong kind of bench.
That's a chair, mate. It's got a back.
Well, considering that we're cleaning a dirty-infested dungeon to the state of still being a dirty-infested dungeon, I don't really get that from this game. The bloodstains aren't obvious enough against the dingy floor. We can straighten up all the moved furniture in the world, and there's still all these fallen pillars and cracked stones all over the place that we're not supposed to deal with at all. Manifest. Haha.
You fucking cat got ya. Yeah, just yeah, fucking, just really short, crazy little goblin. But yeah, okay, when we started this game, I was like... And then when we got into it, I was like...
In the end, it didn't feel like cleaning. It felt like going down an arbitrary to-do list while spamming the magic cleaner vision button to see where the last few bits and bobs could be found. In brief, didn't really spark the old stovetop, I'm afraid. Maybe give the Mimic a visible cleavage and try me again.
Yachts, ages ago on Windbreaker, we were talking about candy, like American candy, and there was a candy bar that you said's really good here.
Yes.
What's it called?
I'm not telling you. Yeah, Yahtzee, I make katsu curry. It'll be the best you've ever had. Where's my katsu curry, bitch?
It's their first one. Oh, that's what the blue means. Oh.
Well, thank you very much for your first super chat. May it be the first of many.
Speaking of fat donos, Twitch Baron themselves and Cardinine comes in with 10 gifted subs. My God. How many is that in total now? Over 520 Twitch sub donations in total. That's absolutely nuts. You are the Twitch Baron. Appreciate you.
Chugga 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 ding.